or even worse, who have a criminal record and don't keep their ID available because they know if a police officer pulls them over, they're going to go to jail. So I don't have a problem showing my ID. I do have a definite problem with emptying my pockets. I had ticket stubs and change and my wallet with a bank card and such in there. Nothing to hide whatsoever. But I'm looking here and seeing this is an officer who has just basically one agenda. It's not to protect me at this point. It's to try to get something on me. They want to see if I have some weed, some illegal drugs in my pockets. Okay? They used the excuse, by the way. The excuse was that I fit a profile of someone who may have broken into a car in the neighborhood I had just left. The profile being someone in a hoodie who's about my height. Basically, this is a profile you can put on just about anybody. In a hoodie, you don't know what color they are. You don't know what their face looks like. And 6 foot tall is my height. Seriously, how many people in this country are 6 foot tall? 72 inches might be the average height for just about anybody, I would think. Maybe a little bit tall. I'll take that back. Anyways, to get back to this, when I look at the side of a cop car, I think we all see that. The words there, protect and serve. And this also would go for politicians, I think. Service. Because politicians are serving citizens, just like cops are serving citizens. So to have a cop with no real evidence that I'm doing anything wrong, my hoodie wasn't over my head, I wasn't acting suspicious, just walking down the street. I find that kind of offensive, that they asked me to unload my pockets. That is a presumption of guilt, in my opinion, but they don't deserve to have that in their repertoire when pulling me over. Even more hilariously, after they found I had nothing in my pockets and I showed proper ID, I proceeded to walk back toward my house. I didn't get more than a block and a half from the cop car till another cop car pulled up, and they were about to proceed to do the same thing to me. Another cop car. I mean, communication, anyone? Communication? I mean, what is this? Well, if they didn't find anything, we can. What? I don't know. Fortunately, the other cop car was driving back down the road. Said, oh, that's okay. He's okay. I'm like, thank you so much. I'm glad I'm okay. I feel really protected here. Maybe a little overprotected would be the word I would like to use there. And I think I hear more and more of this from people. I definitely don't hear many positive things anymore. I don't hear a cop pull over and help me change a flat tire. A cop gave me some leeway because I was in a rush. I made a mistake and gave me a warning. You know what a warning is. Maybe not these days because they don't get issued anymore, but a warning is, we understand, either a tailgate or something like that, fix it, and you're fine. But we didn't get, cops used to give warnings for running stop signs or going a few miles over the speed limit if they felt the person who had done it was not doing it intentionally, was unfortunate circumstances. I think you get where I'm going here. And with politicians here, I think we can put the same type of line of serving that politicians are supposed to serve for the better of the public. Yes, it's a job, and yes, you get paid for it. You get paid for it because you're supposed to serve the public. I think any more politicians tend to disregard that in the sense that is really, really upsetting. Many politicians start out with good intentions, but after they get involved in the system, realize that these good intentions aren't going to be something they can actually proceed with. So they go down the line and they just kind of pass the bucket on to the next guy. Basically go through the motions. If you're somebody who wants to do something really strong and make a voice in politics, good luck with that. Not happening as often as it used to, and not definitely happening as often as it should. Back to the cops. The Ferguson Missouri situation. These people don't feel they've been served, and they definitely don't feel they're being protected. Does that give them the right to shoot at cops because they're from that particular area? No. But I think we have to look at beneath the surface here of the unrest in Ferguson, Missouri, and use it to better mend the fences that have been disrupted by not only corrupt police, but police who kind of forget that we're all human beings here, and there's a difference between someone being a danger to the public, a danger to themselves, and someone who just did something wrong and didn't mean to. Not everybody walking the street is a coke dealer if they're black. Not everybody walking the street who's Hispanic does not have a green card and they're illegally in this country. Not even, and definitely, white people don't deserve a break. If you're going to profile a race, you profile all races. So I guess I've taken this rant as far as I can take it on that. I think a lot of you listening have had circumstances with cops that were less than pleasant, and I think you understand that this needs to change. Respect is a two-way street here. Two-way street, and the street in Ferguson, Missouri that night, that fateful night, was not respect.
He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
You're right.
Funny how? What?
Just, you're funny.
You mean,
So?
let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little fucked up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you? I make you laugh? I'm here to fucking amuse you? What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Just, how you tell a story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
Get the fuck out of here, Tommy.
You motherfucker. I almost had him. You stuttering prick. Yeah. Frankie, was he shaking?
Keep away from ISIS, please. Don't let bombers off the street. And I know you don't want to die, so slowly back away from that infected guy. Stay and eat Ebola free. Stay and eat Ebola free. Don't eat that raw meat and see we'll all be Ebola free. Keep away from those sweaty sheets. Keep away from this charge that secretes. And if you want to call me your fear, put down that glass of diarrhea. Stay and Ebola free. Stay and Ebola free. Don't touch others' poop and pee, and we'll be Ebola free. Just wash your hands and you will see we can be Ebola free.
Well, hello, and welcome to my first interview under the Patriots Watchtower radio program. I've been quite fortunate today to have actually acquired an interview with a very quasi-celebrity. I'm sure you've seen him in Walking Dead. He's Zombie 3. Mr. Zombie, may I ask you to introduce yourself? Well, thank you, sir, for that nice introduction. I do have many questions for you, of course, but being a political program here, I hope you don't mind if we dwell away from your program just a bit and ask you, have you had any trouble acquiring any other jobs since being killed off the series? Ring, ring, ring. I see. So I'm certain the fast food industry might be a no for you. Perhaps the customer service industry. Have you attempted to work for the Verizon industry? I hear they're hiring people who can't talk intelligibly. Range. Okay, I'll take that as a no. Can I ask you your political affiliation? I'm interested. Are you a liberal or are you a conservative? Well, considering your fascination with brains, I'm going to say you're a liberal. I appreciate that, sir. You're on the right program here. Just one last question, and I'm sure this will hopefully not insult you, but it's a very important question. Our viewers, I'm sure at home, would like to know the answer to. Do you eventually take over the world? Carry on. Blaine no. I see. I didn't realize you were related to Mr. Christie. My apologies. Again, this has been the Patriots Watchtower interview with a zombie from Walking Dead.
Twinkies in that grocery store. Not just any box of Twinkies. The last box of Twinkies that anyone will enjoy in the whole universe. Believe it or not, Twinkies have an expiration date. Someday very soon, life's little Twinkie gauge is gonna go empty.